Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and today I thought I would do something a little bit different. We do have a haul video that I'm going to show you, but it is snowing outside. I want to show you that real quick. I was sliding all over the place. Here, let me turn the camera around. That is the backyard. Wow. When did this start snowing? Was it
9:30 this morning?
9:30 this morning?
And it's been moderate to heavy for a while, and it's supposed to be till 3 o'clock.
How many, do they have an inch count out there? Do we know?
Well, we had snow yesterday, about 1.5 inches.
And today, do we know?
On top of that, I mean, we're probably at 3 right now.
Yeah, it's pretty. Look at the fountain right over there. Ah. So there are huge snowflakes.
And of course, for you folks that live in the north and northeast, are probably laughing at us for getting this excited. But of course, around here, down in southern Illinois, this is a little less common to see a bigger snow event. So
Yeah.
just what it is.
They've been talking about it a ton on the radio, on the TV. So, where'd you go, Stell? Oh, there she is. She's taking a tinkle over there. These snowflakes, they're really large. Look. Ah. So, okay, it's cold. Stella. Stella, what are you doing? Another thing that I wanted to do is actually show you my Christmas setup. So we're gonna go into the living room now and I'll show you what I've got for that. Oh, before we go to the living room, right down here, we don't really see it very well because of the way that my camera is set up for the videos, but this is the backdrop I have for my YouTube videos, this side of the fireplace. So we've got a few different things here. I think I bought these last year, these carol bells. Those are fun. And there's like aluminum kind of bells in there. And I decided to put these resin lucite kind of gold fleck candle holders in here. And this is a really awesome sleigh thing that I bought I forgot where I bought that, but it was only like, it was under $10. And then I've got another one that I'll show you in the other room that I got from Scott. But Barb bought it for me last year for Christmas out of his shop. And then we've got like this really cool fruitcake tin here and this Noel set. And I have the ceramic Noel set in the living room. And then this actually is in there, the crystal pine tree. It's just plastic. It's plastic and you would put it together and it looks kind of like that. And there's like little ornaments. Oh, Stella. Oh my gosh, look at all that dandruff, Stell. What? All over. Okay, now we're in the living room side. So I've got my ceramic trees set up here and I'll show you those. And then also some like little putz houses. So we have the white ceramic tree right there and then there's like a putz house right on the end. Let me get closer. It's right there. That's known as a cardboard glitter house or putz house, P-U-T-Z. And oftentimes they're made in Japan, but they were made in, I believe, Germany prior to that, some real older ones. But they're cardboard with glitter and sand. And then we've got my ceramic trees. We have the white one on the end, which is really cool. And I didn't have to pay much for that one last year. I got it at the flea market for I think like $8. But I did do a repair on one of the branches that you can't even tell anymore. This one right here, the green one, is actually, I believe it was Aaron's grandma's. So we were able to get that one. This one right here, I think I bought this one here at Savers. This is a wreath and Barb has one just like it. And when she got hers, I was really jealous. So I had to get my own. And luckily, I think I found that a couple weeks later. Yeah, and I've got this really cool glitter house right there. And then we've got this terrier. This is a Joseph original little thing. And they made those in other dogs. Like I think 3 other dogs you can get them in. And then we've got a planter right here. Bought that at Goodwill, I believe, 5-6 months ago. Then we have this really cool white one with the blue. I like that one a lot. I paid $30 for that. Oh, there's still string hanging on it right there. Bought that at an antique mall for like $30. And then this one here is my least favorite, but it just rounds them out. So I forgot how much I paid for that one. And then we got another glitter house right here. So really I have just the 3 glitter houses, and I will show you this lit up in just a bit, but I want to pan over and show you the tree setup. So over here we've got Santa and his reindeer, and then my color wheel that we do have going, and then in the back you'll see some of those hard plastic popcorn, melted plastic popcorn decorations. And then let me get closer to the scene down here, because we do have like a little village. This is some of the houses that I decided to keep from my grandma's collection after she had passed away. So I did sell the majority of them. And she had, I think, around 70 to 80 of these houses like this. So I kept just a few, and the ones I kept, I liked. I mean, I really like the barn. I think that's a really well done looking barn. You can see it right there. And it looks really nice lit up at night. I kept some of these like farm things, and then we've got like this bridge right here. And then I did keep the train depot because he likes trains. And then I kept one house. So it's just, you know, just enough to round out the tree. But then the tree itself I've had now for a few years, and it is a aluminum tree, really collectible in the mid-century scene. And I gravitate towards the handmade ornaments like this. They're like the silk ones with like the little doodads on top. Here's another one right there. And this one has like some pearls and things in it. And then I also kind of like these. Forgot what they're called. I think it's called Jewel Bright. I think it's called Jewel Bright. And then I do have just a few shiny brights on this tree. But mostly these 1960s, 70s ornaments like this because they're fun. So I do have a good number of those. And this tree does spin. There is the tree, the thing itself is it's a rotating tree stand. That's what I'm trying to say. And it also plays music, but it plays, I think, Jingle Bells over and over and over again. It's very annoying. I bought this for a really good price at an antique mall, and unfortunately, so this is chalk, by the way, mounted on wood, and then you can plug it in and it has this random light that shines, but it did not have any reindeer, so I just had found these plastic reindeer. What it would have originally had, there's like a little hole right here, and it would have been a metal rod. It would have came up diagonally atop this, and then there would have been on either side of the metal the reindeer. I think they would have been chalk as well. And it's very rare, so yeah, I felt okay just buying it as is because it's really unique. So I think I bought that for, oh, I don't know, I think it was under $10 at an antique mall. Then we've got this guy, he's still wrapped up. I don't have a plug over here, so none of this really works. And I thought this was fun. I bought this one. I got this from a private pick job one time. So I think it's from the 70s or so. Now over here on the TV stand, we have a few more things. So more plastic popcorn decorations down below. And then up here we have another planter. This one is not marked, so I don't know. But then we have Santa Claus right there, little candle. This is made by Lefton. Yes, it is Lefton from 1970/71. So I have some here, and then I think you might have noticed on the other side of the fireplace that I had those others. And then we have this little bowl right here, also Lefton. And then this is the figurine that here's the figurine, but you saw the box earlier on the other side. I really like this. It's really cute. And it has just little birthday candles in it. Then we've got another planter. This is of a boot. I don't know who made that one. Here's a little cellophane wreath right here. Little cellophane wreath. And then I really enjoy this mug. It says Merry Christmas on it. Made in, I believe, Japan. This is not the right saucer for it, but it works visually. You could probably never tell unless you picked it up and looked it over. And then here is actually the other decoration right here. And that's what I did receive from Barb last year as one of my Christmas things. Scott, Old Curiosity Shop, he had this in his shop. I'm trying to recall the name of this. It's, well, I don't remember it offhand, but I'll write it down below if I can figure it out. But it is made up in New Jersey, around that area. And it's really cool. Plasticky kind of stuff on it and the little baubles on there. So, and it's a sleigh and it does work. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug everything in and then do a quick pan so you can take a look. First thing I want to mention is actually my new tablecloth, and you can see it right here. It's really cool. I bought this from someone on Etsy. It was only $20 with shipping included, and it is vintage. Minor stains here and there, but for the most part you can't really tell. You can see there's these poinsettias in the middle. So I'm really happy with it. I think it's really awesome. But I did buy this little tin here. I'm jumping right on in. It's made by Nesco. Yeah. And I like the little thatched sides here to it. Really neat. And I don't think I paid very much for it, maybe $3 or so. Oh, here we are, $2.95 it says. So that's really cool. And I'll hang on to that, put that probably above the refrigerator. So that's that one. And then we have the sugar and the creamer. This is made by Nippon. Now, very cool set, and I think I only paid $4 for this at Goodwill. They had more of a boutique like area set up there at the Goodwill. The problem is there's a chip on the creamer. So I still think that's a great, like even for the sugar, $4 is a really cool thing. And we have a bird in the pond right there. So I will put that on Etsy for, I'm not sure, like maybe $24, $26 with shipping included. I think that's a good, really good price. And then you could just turn this around and then you won't see the chip. Okay, so this item here is super fun. They are mercury glass candles. Let me show you the tips of these. I showed it in the shop along video. Really cool, made to look like a flame. And we have these really super shiny glass pillars. So I paid $10 for the pair of these at the antique mall, and they're worth about $20, $30 online for a pair of them. I'm gonna hang on to them for a while because they're really cool. And then they have these little rubber guys on the bottom so I can easily stick them in candle holders. But those are from the 40s about. Really cool. This item here is a awesome planter with this bird on it. Really colorful Majolica type piece. Made in Japan, and it says it right on the inside there, so it's from the 30s or so, maybe even 20s, but it's super cool, and I believe I'm gonna sell that. It's awesome, but I don't know, I'll think about it. I'm still not 100% on what I want to do with this one. I don't really need it, but yeah, we'll see. If I sold it, I probably would put a price of about $50 with shipping included on it. So beautiful. Okay, then we went back to an antique store, antique mall that I went to with Erin a while ago, and Barb talked me into getting this one. It's known as the Cookies All Over by Napco Ware, and I was really hesitant to buy it because of this giant, you know, there's like a hairline fracture. There we go. So it doesn't look great, and then the inside here has lots of crazing, stained crazing. And Barb was telling me that that was sort of normal for these. So I was still like, I don't know, I didn't know what to think about it, but she was pressing me and I was like, okay. So I think I paid, I believe it was like $10 or so, around 10 to 12 for this cookie jar. And we think that I could sell it for about $50 with shipping included. So maybe a little bit more with shipping included, because she had one in similar condition that sold for $45 plus shipping. So we will see. But it is, oh, I didn't show you the bottom. It is made by Napcoware. Well, it doesn't say that, but it's marked Japan, and it is Napcoware, and the cookies all over pattern. Really collectible. I did buy this little creamer here at the one antique mall that I went to. I think it's called the Loose Caboose. So that's a fun creamer. And it was, here, I'd like that to focus. So we've got these black and white checkers on there, and I paid $4 for that. And it is made by Iroquois China, USA, restaurantware. I also bought these wonderful skunk salt and pepper shakers. So we've got that one and that one. And I did pay $6 for them, but I don't hardly ever find skunk items, and I think they're kind of collectible. So I paid $6 for them, and I think I could sell them for around $24 to $28 with shipping included. So they're really cute, maybe around $28 for sure. Japan, really awesome. Okay, so we've got those. I was shocked to find this. I had found a vase with flamingos on it. Well, here we are with birds all over it. I think that is astonishing. Oh, get out of there. Astonishing that I was able to find the match with the red and the white. And it's the same exact form. They made these in other colors as well, like blue and I think even yellow. White with the different colors, I believe. Or maybe they had blue too. I don't know. All I'm saying is they had lots of different color combinations, but this is beautiful. And so I paid, now she did have on here $14.95. I ended up paying $12 for it. We settled on that. And that's not a bad price. So now I've got a pair of them. How fun. I think I'll hang on to this for a while as well, since I'm keeping the flamingo one. But with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.